everybody, this is Miss Nicole with Science Bytes at Bloomfield Public Library, and these are my little mini science videos of things that are nice and simple that you can do from home. You can always find these videos on our YouTube channel. Just search for Bloomfield Public Library, and I actually have a playlist for Science Bytes that you can actually join so you can see them regularly. Today I thought I'd even do it outside since it's such a nice day outside today. Today, we are going to do a very simple one, a demonstration called WINDBAGS, and it demonstrates the Bernoulli principle. So back in 1738, a man named Daniel Bernoulli realized that when there was a stream of air, surrounding that stream of air was an area of low pressure. And when you have that area of low pressure, air and air pressure from around that zone want to stabilize things. So for example, if I'm blowing something up and I have a stream of air going into it, it's coated by an area of low pressure. And the air in the atmosphere around that stream wants to follow that stream of air to try and help stabilize it so everything is an even pressure. And there are very simple ways we can demonstrate this. And the first way is with something nice and simple. This is a leftover bread bag of mine. When I finished a loaf of bread, I had this leftover bread bag. So first thing you want to do is make sure all the air is out of the bag, okay, by holding it at the bottom and then squeezing the air out. And now you're going to hold your hand around the opening and create just a small enough opening that you can breathe into it. And you're going to blow it up a little bit like a balloon. Let's do 3 breaths. All right, ready? And if I keep my hand sealing off the mouth, I see that it filled up the bread bag decently. It's about halfway full. Now I'm gonna hold the bottom and squeeze the air out again. And now, we're gonna demonstrate the Bernoulli principle. So now, you wanna hold the bag so that you've got the mouth open. And you're gonna hold it away from your face, and you're still going to blow. And as you blow into that opening, the air from the atmosphere around the bag is also going to be chasing your breath into the bag to try and even out the air pressure. Ready? Here's my bag. Oops, let me do that again. I lost hold of the bag. And now I have a full bread bag. And that was just from one breath. And that's because all that other air and atmospheric pressure was following my own breath into the bag. You can also, if you don't have a bread bag at home, last time I was food shopping, I actually got this nifty little bag in the produce area. So where you get your fruits and your vegetables. And you're going to do the same thing. It's got a sealed end. So you squeeze out the air. And then, if we tested it with just a few breaths, about this full. Now I'm going to squeeze out the air, open up the mouth of the bag, and do 1 breath. And now, look how much I got with just 1 breath. So now, you can even take it a little further. Now, this might not be something you guys have at home, but I have special WINDBAGS from Steve Spangler. So I'm going to take us over to my driveway and show you what I can do with a giant size bag. You can also, if you have things like a diaper genie at home, or you have those special sort of pet containers that help you deal with things, with litter boxes and stuff, they often have a big, long strand of plastic bags that just get cut off at various intervals. And with those, you can make an extra long bag if you wanted to. But I'm going to show you what I can do with my store-bought giant bag. Here we have one of the Steve Spangler WINDBAGS. They come in 4 lovely colors. I chose bright and sunny yellow for mine. And both ends are open, but what we want to do is knot one end to begin with. So we want one end closed off and nice and knotted. So you can see I made a solid knot there. And now, when it first comes out of the package, it's pretty close together. You want to get your hand in there to loosen the bag up a little bit. So you can see I'm working my hand into the bag just to sort of separate it a little bit and loosen it up. to get it ready for me blowing into it and expanding it. And now I've got my knot, and I'm going to demonstrate with 5 breaths what it's like if I close up the mouth of the bag and just blow 5 breaths in. So I've closed the bag, I'm making a small hole, and I'm doing 5 short breaths, just as if we were blowing up a balloon or something like that. And after my 5 breaths, if I hold the mouth of the bag and move my hand down, you can see that's how far 5 breaths got me. So now I'm going to push all that air out of the bag, and I have a partner standing off on the sidelines holding the end of the bag for me straight out, and I'm going to do 1 breath with the bag mouth open. And with just 1 breath, you can see how much air I was able to get in that bag thanks to the Bernoulli principle. Isn't that amazing? Well, that has been another episode of Science Bites with Miss Nicole. We did the Bernoulli principle using WINDBAGS, and I hope to see you again for another future episode. Again, look for us on YouTube with Bloomfield Public Library, and I'll see you next time.